Grateful, kind, positive, and determined. A few words that describe Louis Ferris, a lifelong North La Crosse resident. Now, Louis served his country, his community, and his family. And through that service, he positively influenced and often improved the lives of the people he touched. Now, that influence continued even after a cancer diagnosis. Eventually, the disease led to his passing on December 9th. But as News 19's Dave Soley explains, the way Ferris lived is an example through which all of us can learn.
You could argue that he was like the patriarch of the family.
William Bischel is thankful Louis Ferris was in his life.
I don't know where I would be without that kind of guidance and advice that I had received from him.
As he prepared to graduate from high school, William considered the military, but he wasn't sure how to proceed.
And so I kind of sat down with my Uncle Louis, and he kind of went over what his experience was with the military and what he had learned.
As Louis, William joined the Air Force, an experience from which Louis benefited throughout his life and something to which he gave back.
I love doing things for the military.
Among them, Veterans Freedom Park in North La Crosse. Ferris was a driving force to create monuments honoring those who served and, according to Ferris, helped ensure the freedoms we enjoy. We spoke with him in the park near the Korean War Memorial in 2016 about his devotion to the military.
The service became like a father for me then, a father figure. The father I didn't have. My mother was very community-minded. We always are used to helping out in the community. It's just a natural thing, get in the service, serve your country.
He was a remarkable man.
Brad Korberg served as the Oktoberfest Maple Leaf Parade Marshal in 2016. The same year, Louis served as Torchlight Parade Marshal.
He was just a good person to be around, because if you were around Louis Ferris, something good was going to happen, and you were going to hear something good.
Even when the conversation was difficult. For example, Louis opposed the renaming of Veterans Memorial Field on the UWL campus. The university proposed naming the stadium after longtime coach and veteran Roger Herring. Ferris wanted to ensure the name Veteran would remain. So he worked to have a meeting with the chancellor of the university.
When that opportunity happened and he was able to meet with the chancellor, I think he said they were done within 10-15 minutes.
The facility is now Roger Herring Stadium at Veterans Memorial Field Sports Complex, a name reflecting people who've earned the honor and a name Ferris helped to create. It was an emotional issue, and Korberg says some remain concerned about the deal. So Ferris took one more step.
But he said he had to quickly remind them that, this is about compromise. It's not about winning everything. It's about sitting down with people and talking things out and finding some type of compromise to come to a conclusion where everybody can benefit.
That's how Louis Ferris lived his life. Respect for others and respect for self, because he knew that we affect one another.
Somebody like Louis was one to bring people together. He wanted to listen to you and be your friend and help you in any way he could.
Just ask Will Bischel, for whom Louis was always there, as he was for others. Korberg says Louis was one of a kind, and while he knows we've all lost something through Louis' passing, he prefers to focus on what we gained through the way Louis lived. In La Crosse, Dave Soley, WXOW, News 19.
Korberg says he's a better listener and more patient because of his association with Louis, who left an impression, as you can see, with everyone he met. Louis Ferris was 91 years of age.